guys, welcome back to my channel, Open-Ended Conversations. I'm happy to see you guys. Hope you guys are doing well and striving towards your dreams. My name's Andre. I am a writer, a speaker, and a model as well. For all business inquiries, I will leave a email link down below and get at me. And I finally made a PayPal donation link. I'm going to put that somewhere, wherever it is. If you find value in this and you are able to donate, that'd be amazing, so I can be here full time and just spread knowledge and stuff. Today we're going to be talking about locus of control, internal locus versus external locus, and like what that is, how that works, and what factor it plays in your mindset. Because I think it's super, when I learned about this, I was like, wow, this is crazy. This is super important. It could be very vital for everyone, literally. And there's I'm gonna attach there's like a worksheet to, or I guess it's a questionnaire that Site Today made, and it's about figuring out, do you have a more dominant locus of control, or a more internal locus of control, or a more external locus of control. So if you take that before you watch this video, and figure out which type of locus you have, and then watching the video, it'll be a lot more helpful versus watching the video first and then taking the questionnaire, because then you can kind of control how you answer the questionnaire and not get a more authentic representation of the locus of control you have. So after that long intro, we're gonna get started. So locus of control is the extent that someone believes the actions and mindsets they take plays a role in the outcomes they have. The controllability of their lives through the actions they take. I have notes, by the way, that's what I'm looking down at. The controllability of their lives through the actions they take, rather than the external circumstances that are placed upon them, right? So it's not like, darn, my parents were broke or they didn't have a great relationship, so I'm not going to have those things when I grow up. I wasn't brought up around I didn't have an upbringing that had healthy relationships or financially literate people in it, so I have to go out and find that knowledge myself and retain and use that in application in my life, as well as I don't know where I was when my phone dropped, but we're gonna rock this out. Sorry about that. My phone fell. So yeah, like I was saying, so it's not that like you won't have those things because you didn't grow up with those things, or you just weren't in a circumstance where those things were taught or shown to you, so you don't necessarily know how to attract those things and behave in a way that are in conjunction with those things. So yeah, you just have to go out and find that knowledge and bring it back to your family, bring it back to your partner, and then in turn you can teach those healthy relationship strategies and those healthy financially literate decisions. You can take those things back to your family, and now they won't live in a world without those things, and it kind of creates a rippling effect that goes on and on and on for generations and generations, baby. So like I said, locus of control is the extent that someone believes the actions and mindsets they take plays a role in the outcomes that they have in their life. So it's just the amount of influence you believe you could have on your own life. So individuals with an internal locus of control believe actions and mindsets have a direct influence on the outcomes. The actions that they take have a direct influence on the outcomes in their lives. The characteristics they are more self-motivated, as they believe their efforts will result to positive change. They're more responsible and accountable, since they believe they have more agency over their life and those outcomes. they're accountable, whether it's positive or negative outcomes, like they just take accountability in general. They have higher self-efficacy. Self-efficacy, as belief in their abilities are a lot higher, and they feel a greater sense of empowerment in their lives, leading to more confidence and a greater sense of purpose. If you feel you have more agency over your life, you're more likely to feel empowered to take action and to do things and to take risks or follow your dreams. Like the whole purpose of this channel, follow your dreams. Learning things that help you follow your dreams in a more authentic way. So an external locus of control is people that believe external factors like fate, luck, or looks control a person's outcomes in life, rather than the actions or mindsets that they take, right? Or the work that they put in, the effort that they put in, right? They attribute it to superficial or more fatalistic things that you can't really control. So imagine what that says about how they feel, the influence they have over their life, right? So like they blame others for their failures and misfortunes. They're not accountable, not self-motivated, and lack accountability, because right, if they feel these external circumstances or situations, right, circumstances control the outcomes, then they feel like, well, the actions I take won't have an influence on it. My willpower isn't as big and strong as it should be, or as they would like it to be. So you just gotta, yes, external locus. These are what these people feel. Sorry, I don't want to get off track, start rambling. So since they don't really feel like they have as much influence as they'd like over the outcomes in their life, they start to adopt a learned helplessness mindset, right? Which can turn into like a victim mentality, right? Always feeling like someone else did something to you. Always feeling like I didn't get this because of this person, or because of my parents didn't teach me this when I was growing up, or because, all these things that, yes, they play a part, but you can, after you get to like a certain age, it's about time that you start taking control of your psychology, of your life, and start going out and building the skills and learning the knowledge and things that help you get to the point that you want in your life, and stop blaming other people, because you get to the end of your life and realize you weren't doing the things you'd like because of these self-perceived obstacles that aren't even really there. They're just in your head, like some mind game. And people with external locus of control also have lower self-esteem, as they attribute external factors to their failures and not, sorry, my nose itch. External failures and to their failures and not their actions and mindsets. Let me read that again. A lower people with external locus of control have lower self-esteem, as they attribute external factors to their failures and not their actual actions and mindsets that led them to that outcome, right? It's always the external thing, not the actions that they took, the mindset that they have. So how to adopt an internal locus of control? Let me tell y'all. You have to start reflecting more, and reflecting more on ways you can take more accountability and responsibility in your life, right? So say in a situation that didn't go your way, you're like, I'm so bummed out, it didn't go my way because of this external thing. Like, I woke up late and I got there late, I didn't have time to do my routine. Or it's like, maybe, you could set your alarm, set more alarms to wake you up. Or maybe you shouldn't have went and got that coffee, right? It's like, just reflecting on why certain things just go certain ways sometimes. Like, it's not always external, it's not always the traffic, right? It's the habits that led to you being in traffic. So yeah, just and also cultivating a growth mindset. Identifying and questioning your limiting beliefs, the stuff that stop you, the mindsets that stop you from getting things you would like. And just starting to like embrace challenges, embrace change, and even the littlest changes will eventually lead to like super big changes if you keep doing them day by day. And the weeks pass, the months pass. And yeah, you kind of can start on that process by just being mindful every single day of all your thoughts, all your actions, all your reactions to your thoughts, all your reactions to other people's actions, right? Like, just be mindful of everything, and then eventually you'll start to understand the patterns of your mind and how it works. And oh, you feel this way because they said that thing, and it's not, and maybe they didn't actually mean it that way. It's just kind of how you took it because of XYZ, right? Of certain past situations, etc., etc. You feel me? So just understanding your psychology, understanding your mind, understanding your human. And also just self-awareness, self-introspection, introspecting about life, about a lot of things, different philosophies, different ways of living life, different psychological concepts, sociology concepts, etc., etc., understanding how energy works. Just getting an understanding of, because we live on Earth. Why wouldn't you not want to understand how it works? The ins and outs of it, right? Like, at least of certain things, that really pertain to you. That darn love bug. Yeah, so just start focusing on things you can control directly. A lot of times we focus on things we have no control over versus things we do have control over, like our mindset, our efforts, our knowledge, the knowledge we have, etc., etc., right? You can't control what you can't control. You can control what you can control. So it's best to just focus on what you can control. That's kind of another video that'd be cool, like a stoicism video. I definitely have certain stoic mindsets that I kind of use to keep the tunnel vision, just really focusing on what you can control, because that's, it's very important, because that's what you can control. So yeah, instead of just focusing on the outcome of the situation, focus on the actions you can take to influence it, to influence that outcome, right? There's always things you can do to influence outcomes in your life, even if it's something as simple as like just even simple things. Even in the simple things, I can think of an example. So usually most people aren't mostly internal or external in their locus of control. They usually have certain things they have an internal locus of control over, certain things they have an external locus of control over. So like some people may have a more internal locus on work matters and stuff like that, but have a more external locus of control on dating or family issues or drama, etc., stuff like that. So we all have different things we have an internal and external locus of control over. So it's kind of just about finding balance with the two, acknowledging the reality of a circumstance, but still striving to make a change in it, right? Acknowledging the reality, but still striving for a better future or a better present. And I feel like this is kind of similar to like a growth mindset in a way. I just think it's a bit more, I think locus of control is more of like a subconscious thing that you kind of have to put your awareness on, and a growth mindset, a fixed mindset is like, it's more or less, I guess, I don't know, I think it's more like out in the world, and I think locus of control is more like a perspective that you have on yourself, and a growth fixed mindset is kind of more like a perspective on life itself. I don't know, it's like a very subtle difference, but I think using these two in conjunction can really help change your life and make you accomplish a lot of things that you like to accomplish. So like using these in conjunction is is optimal and will really help you achieve the things that you like in your life, baby. So yeah, it's happy to see you guys again. I will see you guys soon. Definitely be seeing you guys soon. I'm getting the hang of finding a schedule and putting effort into this day to day and integrating into my life. So yeah, you guys will be seeing me more. I'm excited. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I am a model, writer, and speaker. All business inquiries, hit me down below. You will see my business email at openendedconversations at Yahoo. Openendedconversations 303 at yahoo.com. So yeah, hit me up. I'll leave the PayPal link somewhere. Donate if you can. And yeah, I'm just excited for this journey. Come here. And we got a special guest. Oh, my baby. Say hi, Momo. Say hi. See you guys.